You should be mine by now. 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 So, my loves, we're starting with Aquarius. This is your general read for today, Aquarius. I wanted to get a few messages out here for you today, Aquarius. The cards just picked out Aquarius. Nobody's being X'd out, but this morning, Spirit told me to focus on Aquarius because Aquarius needs attention too. Aquarius, somewhere in your life, it's time to take action. Especially when this new moon comes into play. This new moon energy is going to have you ready to take charge and take lead and take heed to some things. Look, okay, so you have the new moon in Aries card and the full moon in Aries. So it's time to take action. There is a fiery climax that's approaching. Again, this can indicate some sex. This can indicate, just this adrenaline rush and passion and a desire, right? To focus on what it is that you want to bring into fruition. Excuse me. It's up to you to determine which one is which. Don't walk away. So hold your vision. This is a fixed moon, Aquarius. And holding on to your vision is being set in stone. What you truly vision, what you truly want to manifest into this reality, what it is that, you envision for yourself for the future. Hold on to that. At the bottom is your dreams need a practical plan. So maybe you need to revisit those dreams, but still hold on to the vision, right? And see what form of practicality can you bring towards the circumstances. Early in the morning for that one phone call. All right, so why is it's time to take action? What's the action that needs to be taken right now? Is it card flip? Okay. Yeah, there is cards flip. I know I felt them flip. Okay, so your instinct is telling you, you just haven't been, utilizing your intuition, your higher consciousness, not trusting, that gut feeling, like I should or shouldn't. But this is your instinct, and this instinct is telling you that you need to pay attention to it. You've been in some form of solitude, preserving yourself, reserving energy, and when this new moon comes in, it's going to be like, okay, Aquarius, time to come out and play. Let's see what this fiery climax is about. Like I said, a rebirth. Look, a rebirth. Movement is reversed. Now, this to me doesn't indicate that there's no movement, like there's lack of movement. What it indicates to me is that there may be slow movement, like very slow movement, somewhat of a struggle, Most people don't relate it that way. I just do. That's just me. It can be no movement for some, but I like to, try to speak more positivity into the circumstances because a lot of people don't do so. They just think that when you, as a reader, regardless of what the truth of the circumstances may be, we're always supposed to shed some more light. We're always supposed to leave, an individual feeling a little bit more uplifted and encouraged with having the truth, right? Because the truth is a tool. It's a tool and a gift, right? So utilizing the truth of the circumstances and accepting the gift of it, of the truth, you walk in a certain different light, and being light workers as we are, people try to say we're not, oh, we're just readers, whatever the case may be. Yeah, and I also adjust my boobs a lot. So if it bothers you, click the fuck off, go somewhere else. I don't know what to do. But anywho, Aquarius, this being light workers, we're supposed to not just help people walk into their light, we're also supposed to shed the light. Now, it depends what the light can be. It could be some form of knowledge, the truth of something, where somebody wasn't seeing certain circumstances. But either way it goes, I really feel like there's going to be some form of rebirth here for Aquarius, either with this new moon that's coming up or a following new moon. But you have to hold on to your vision, what you truly desire to see manifest into your life right now. Like I said, there's a rebirth. You may be struggling with movement here. Some readers, like I said, will read it as no movement. I'm reading it as a struggle for movement. Yes, I'm missing a nail. Whatever. So where it says hold your vision, Spirit is saying you've been dragging your feet. Let's go. Get the fuck up. You got church, you got school, you got that dentist appointment, baby, you got that OBGYN. You know what the issue is. Go to the doctors. Go get it together. Stop dragging your feet. That's all Spirit is saying. Something has ended. A cycle in your life, a situation, terms, with a relationship or a job, or just, continuing to do the same repetitive cycle over and over again is completed. With the full moon, you're coming to an end of a circumstance in your life. The unfoldment is what? With all endings, there's beginnings. So this you can look at it as one or two ways. You can look at it as circumstances unfolding and unraveling and falling apart, right? Or you can look at it as, because of this full moon and this completion, cycles ending, right? You have this lotus flower, a new development coming into play, right? It's up to you. Spirit is saying, be vigilant, with moving forward, basically. Yeah, for things that you cannot see. Utilize Spirit, your third eye chakra. Utilize that. There will be a celebration here. Aquarius, you're coming out of this solitude. I know Aquarius has been in and out, more so in than out into solitude for Aquarians. But, again, this is the shifting of energy and the transformation that's taking place. Let's get some messages from your guides. Whoa, Aquarius. And I'm taking them. Taking them all. You know why? Because that's Aquarius energy. Very sporadic in every fucking where. That's such Aquarius energy. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. They say Uranus, but I say Uranus. And it's just very sporadic, out of the blue, eccentric, very different, unorthodox, unconventional energy. And that's what I am. My sun shines in the 11th house of I'm Cancer, but it shines in Aquarius. So I will be the rebel when it comes to my emotions. I will blow the fuck up and act crazy and stupid. Yeah, I'm trying to get it together. Okay. So, Aquarius, there are mistakes that you need to learn from. Again, you made a wrong turn back there somewhere. No matter where. No. Just acknowledge the fact that there was a mistake that was made. That mistake was made to make a lesson for you to learn from, right? Be mindful of what you fill your pretty little thoughts with, because thoughts create your reality. Again, this is about manifestation. If you want something to take place, this is a time where things is happening very powerfully. A lot of people don't realize the alignments, astrological alignments is taking place. Be very mindful of what you think of, because it can happen easily. The negative can happen quicker than the positive. I promise. Why? Because it's so much vibrational, people vibrating on such a negative frequency right now. Be mindful. You're great at something, Aquarius. Appreciate your talents. Okay? Singing, dancing, whatever it may be, you do your damn thing. You're popping, okay? Worry is a wasted emotion. Now, Aquarius, if you're going to be detached and not express any emotion, I bet not see one of y'all motherfuckers talking about you worry. Why would you be worried when worry is a wasted emotion? You don't have no room to love, right? So we have focus on the positive. Again, I told one of my clients recently, the way I battle my negative thoughts, because I have to do it for not just me, but for my children and for all my clients, when I have a negative thought, when I have a thought and I'm like, then a negative aspect comes in of it, it's like, oh no, it's time to retreat, right? And call in reinforcements. And those reinforcements can either be spirits, that you call on, God, the ancestors, whomever, or they could just be positive thoughts. If you cannot think of 5 positive thoughts for every negative thought that you may have, okay, well, maybe you get 2 positive thoughts and then do 3 things that you have a sense of gratitude for, right? It works the same way. Give without expectation. Don't be worrying, if I get this, am I going to be fucked up and this and that? Well, if you know you're going to be fucked up, then don't fucking get it. But this kid just talk about just inspiration, giving inspiration, giving advice, being kind, giving a hand and not expecting somebody to pay you just because you helped them carry, 4 bags of groceries to the car. Simple shit like that. You are powerful in your own power. I tell everyone, don't relinquish your power. Own your power. Rock out in your power. All right? At the bottom, I know sometimes you feel alone, but my loves, you are never alone. I have to remind myself that as well. I'm never alone. We have so many spirits that we can't see. So many spirits that we cannot see that's around us, that surrounds us all the time, that comes through, that communicates, that not pray, but heal us as we're resting, that move us out of certain directions and give us a change of thought, perspective on certain aspects of life so we can actually make detours and new beginnings. And we're like, yo, I never thought. Aquarius, listen, you're very different. You're very eccentric. You don't have to fall in line with no fucking body. And you honestly will never fall in line. You will never fit in anywhere, And that's just how it is. And that's what anyone where Aquarius sits in their house. Mine is the 11th house of friendships. And Aquarius rules over friendships. I don't fit in with making a lot of groups, being in a lot of groups of friends. I could only, only have enough energy to really embrace, a few people at a time. And that's because I'm so deep in, with feeling the energies. So Aquarius, let's see. Are we doing archangels? They said no, they want the other angels. Is there anything else? Okay, the astrology card. Will you love me like you used to? To you. Sun be shining bright on my side. Come cash it with me, baby. You came out in your own reading, Aquarius. I know. You know what this tells me? You know everything that I literally just told you. You already knew all of this. You know that you have to learn from your mistakes. You know that thoughts create your reality. You know that you need to appreciate your talents and what the fuck you're good for. Because if you can't appreciate you, nobody absolutely else will. I promise you, I guarantee you. You know that worrying is a wasted emotion. That's why you're a detached being in the first place. Focus on the positive. You already knew you need to focus on the positive. If you already been doing it, you know to give without expectations because that's how abundance works. What you push out there is what will come back, right? So don't relinquish your power. Let's get your angel. Lila and patience. Okay, Lila is the angel of meditation. She wants you to spend time alone in nature. I mean, at this time period, almost across the entire U.S. is really not, besides the South, certain parts of the South, it's really chilly, so going out and sitting by the tree or whatever the case may be by the water may be a little difficult. But if you could drive by the water, get out and get a few minutes of fresh air by the water, make an offering to the creators of the universe. You don't have to speak of anyone in specific, but it's up to you. But meditate about your desires and your intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain positive perspective. Patience speaks about now is the time to learn, study and gather information, enjoy being a student, because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge, right, into action. So that definitely speaks about what? Learning from your mistakes as well. So, my loves, I hope that was helpful. I hope you gained, some type of encouragement, upliftment, a better perspective of your circumstances right now, whatever the case may be. As always, my loves, stay on too, as you stay on too. Bless up. Lost in the movie.